Mainlander, what do you see? May you find your way back.
That's it for that piece. it is done.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Mainlander, what do you see?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so there is another version of this build, so it's just a little bit different. It uses one different glyph, so I want to get the glyph level to the other ones before I try to make the switch. It also uses a different chest piece, and it uses a different morph of the ultimate. It's a version of the build that actually resets cooldowns. So we're going to see just how that works out for us. And it is listed as using Grandfather, but there's one thing about Grandfather in the way he's listing it. It says it gives you 260% increased critical strike damage. And it doesn't do that anymore. It only gives you 120. So it's been effectively nerfed by half. And in that respect, it might not actually be that good anymore, because it's still registering the old version of it. So I would imagine I don't actually need a Grandfather. I do need the chest piece, however, for the cooldown thing. And I do need to change the glyph and the ultimate so it causes damage over time, which will activate the chest piece to reduce my cooldowns and basically allow me to have my ultimate back very quickly instead of every 73 seconds. And it should also allow me to have my iron skin back very quickly as well, which is actually pretty important, because that's 50 of your resource recovery, which is also my health, which means I could take a lot more damage in perhaps a higher pit, because I'm going to regenerate the health better than I would if I have that downtime on Iron Skin that I currently have right now. Because there's a little bit too much downtime on it. But when Iron Skin is up, I can survive a lot more than when it's not up, for sure. And I'm not like talking about Iron Skin itself, that only lasts 3 seconds. I'm talking about Talbot's will, because when you become unstoppable for those 3 seconds, you get 50 regen on your Fury, aka my health. And for 5 seconds after, so 3 seconds plus 5 seconds, if the cooldown was close to only 8 seconds, I would have a greater uptime by quite a bit. So that's what I'm working towards right now, to check what is actually listed on the same build as the final version of the build. But I have a feeling that Grandfather was nerfed too much for it to be better than just a regular two-handed axe with the proper stuff on it. You know, I haven't seen the fucking Butcher now in a really long time. And he's supposed to show up in this fucking place now. And if he comes in the beginning, I can actually kill him and still have an extra glyph upgrade. But I haven't fucking seen him in a long time. I don't know what's going on with that. Who the fuck is the Butcher? Yeah, his grandfather damage by 240%. Grandfather doesn't do that. So that's probably why he thinks, or the build thinks, that that's the best thing to do. It's because these builds, they aren't built under current information. Look at this grandfather. Increases your critical strike damage by 120%. So that 240, that's just not a reality. And my crushing aspect deals damage 130% increased when I'm fortified. So it kind of feels like, unless he's dropping fortified and making it where you don't get fortified anymore, which I highly doubt that's the case, because I think I looked at the skills already and you're still getting fortified. I don't really see why he would want to use grandfather instead of this, provided both had the same affixes to make them great, you know? I know there's a stronger critical strike chance on grandfather than there is on normal two-handed weapons. Even if your two-handed weapon did have a greater affix of critical strike chance on it, it still wouldn't be as high as the regular affix of grandfather critical strike chance. But again, I'm not sure if that becomes the determining factor for him. Also, looking at this version of the build, it looks like he's still using the Paladin Shout and the critical strike chance on the runes. So, I'm not sure. I think it's just old information. And when he was making the build, he just put it together on Mobalytics. And he thought, oh, you get 240 better than 130. But no, not anymore. 120 is not as good as 130.
You know where to find me.
Oh, maybe that critical strike chance is so important that my grandfather is just really shitty. That could be the case too.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Because if you have a shitty grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to push that glyph up a little bit more. And then I will attempt to get myself that chess piece he's saying. Rage of Horagath. One of the saddest parts is I already had like 5 mythic versions of that chess piece and just deconstructed them out of fucking existence. Because I didn't know that I was going to need one. And now I don't actually have it. Just kind of fucked up. Wait, do I have 2 grandfathers? I mean, everybody does. No, okay, I don't have that. Yeah, I gotta try to get that fucking chess piece again. Do I even have a chance to do that now?
Nice.
Let's see.
Next one will be even better.
Let's see. I do. Whoa. I just got one. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh, it doesn't have maximum resource, though. Has a greater affix. I'll be dipped in shit and barreled in Earl. Maximum resource, fury, armor, and strength. So the damage over time multiplier must be changed into armor. Should not be too difficult. The first roll I get will be the maximum because of the mythic. So all it's got to do is just come up one time. And I have it. That's it. Just one little roll. And the armor is all mine. Each and every point. You want to get expensive. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get fucking expensive on SA? Fuck you. No. You're taking lots of money, huh? You straight up thieving me right now. Yeah, it's available. It's right there. Come on, armor. Come on. Oh. What? What? Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I'll take armor or all resistances. I don't give a shit whichever one comes first. This is starting to cost too much money. Armor or all resistances. Armor or all resistances. Armor. Okay, now, I am losing 5 maximum resource, which is really like 10. But I'm getting 1 Fury regeneration. So I am losing a little bit of damage there. Taking 23%. So he's just straight up getting rid of that 40% damage reduction? Wow. No fucking shit. Oh, okay. He's got cooldown reduction as a transmogrify on the chest piece. I don't know if I should transmogrify it now. Well, that's the chest piece I need. Let's go ahead and raise that glyph. Whenever I play this character, in my head I hear Flight of the Bumblebee music going off. You know that song? That fucking song. You gotta like spin while you're spinning, but then you also have to corkscrew to get out of AoE, but you can't go too far away because you have to yank them. Otherwise they'll be too far to get yanked. So, in a lot of ways, I do kind of feel like a prostitute for this character. Metaphorically speaking. Channeling shrine. I do enjoy me some channeling. Some channel surfing. Put your cooldowns back faster. Drop the fucking thing. So I don't like to pick it up unless I'm going far away. At least gotta get it to 138. Which can be unforgivingly difficult at this point. Or maybe I'll switch the build and then just come back in here and do it that way, because this is supposed to be better than the one I'm using. So let's do that. That's more interesting than just doing this again with what I've got going on currently. Good question. Should I risk my Paragath to try to get myself a greater affix on maximum resource over 5 maximum resource? Risk making it worse? I don't know, that's a good question. Also, it could have cooldown reduction added to it. Nothing else that I can do to this. So this would be the time to do this. YOLO, you know what I'm saying? What happened? What happened? I can't see. What happened to it? Did strength get a greater affix? Is that what happened? I think so. I wish it would just flat out tell you. Oh, that's better than the alternatives that could have happened. There we go. So, alright. Good enough. So let's start by moving the gems over. First, let's make sure this build is saved. Alright. And let's make sure this one's saved. I'll just equip this one. Take these out of here, put that on, put this in here. Now we're going to make some changes. Okay. This one having to do with the skills is basically the same. It's basically the same. Make sure. Yeah. That stays the same. Let's come take a look at this area. Up, up. Stop showing me shit. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's the same. That is also the same. That's right. That's the same. That is also the same. That's right. That's the same. That is also the same. None of that changed. Over to this one. Got that. Got that. Got that. Looks like the same. Now we go all the way down to our ultimate. I know this is where something changed. The upgrades stay the same, but instead of taking this, this is pretty funny, because I hardly spend any fury at all. So this really wasn't doing much for me. Yeah, I hardly spend any fury. So this is now actually switching to full throttle. While the Wrath of Berserker is active, you gain a fire aura that deals 400,000 damage and burns the enemies for 40,000 over 5 seconds. You gain 50% all resistance. Ooh. That's how you make up for not having heavenly strength. And that's why he wants armor on everything. Instead of resistance on some. Like, you see these boots have resistance? You don't need that no more. What you need is armor, I think. Yes. So, in light of that change, I think I can just go ahead and switch this to armor. I know. Why is movement speed so fucking important? Wouldn't I want to put armor here? How much better would that be? It's fucking fantastic, right? Let's take a quick look at movement speed. Okay, I'm at 167.5. I scream my head off. It's just not that one. It's this one. Oh, only 10% movement speed. I see. What about this one? Well, that's 15% movement speed.
This should be
Can't change it if I pick it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to leave it the way it is. I'm just going to leave it. Alright, so the skills are essentially the same. Now the Paragon. To start the whole fucking thing over. Goes to Starter Bird, goes to Flawless Technique. And now I gotta start the whole thing over. Oh wait, maybe not. Hold on. No, this is Carnage. He goes from Starter Board to Flawless Technique to Carnage to Warbringer to Blood Rage. Oh, I hate having to do this, but it's gotta be done. 310 points. Go away. Fuck you, Mobilytics. Alright. It's gonna put in what he's got, and then I know I'm gonna have extra points, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that after. This is exploit. And it's dexterity. Make sure we grab all of our dexterities. Seems to be a lot of them. Guess we did, huh? Oh, this seems so fucking weak. I guess. Alright. Next board. Flawless technique. The glyph has to be on the right side. It looks like this. Marsh. Okay, these things are big. I think of the moment. Oh, the blues are increased? Ah, yeah. I see. Is that all the blues I get? What's this? Okay. Let's go back. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Since I'm not using grandfather, I don't have to move pressing over. So let's save this build as a new save, rename, and we'll name it Deep Pit Push. No pun intended. Let's see what the fuck happens. One of my fucking resistances. Oh, that's when I cast my ultimate. The resistance is gonna be through the fucking roof, man. Let's see what happens. This is very near close to the finalized version of the build. If I'm really gonna do grandfather, even though the tooltip says half of what it's supposed to be, I would need a better grandfather than the one I currently have. Cross our fingers. Holy fucking shit. This is fucking crazy, man. I would not have guessed that this was this much stronger than what I was doing. This is fucking absolutely insane. Plus, you can clearly see that I'm getting back my iron skin before I ever even lose the 50 resist, the 50 fury regen from Tobit's Will. This is just fucking absolutely unbelievable. I can't fucking believe it. It's fucking unbelievable. Holy shit.
Oh, curse this place.
It's fucking... I don't fucking even know what I'm looking at right now. This is fucking absolutely unbelievable. Hey, the butcher! End this pit for me, bud. Yes. You're a good butcher. Yes, you are. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, butcher. You a good boy? You not fresh meat? You not fresh meat? Yeah. You not fresh meat, right? Yeah, you're a good butcher. Fresh meat butcher. What you guys need to do. Alright, Marshall. Level up. Show me you can do it. Oh, only 36. Fuck you. Alright, the build is better, that's for shit sure. But I'm not getting my ultimate back fast enough. Because my shouts aren't coming back fast enough. That's why he's got cooldown reduction as his transmogrify. But, I mean, let's be realistic. What are we actually fucking talking about? Something that we can never fucking get. Cooldown reduction on chest. More skill on glove. Paper strike chance on pants. This guy's fucking nuts. Physical damage on boots. He's fucking crazy. James strength. Like, you're ever gonna be able to get enough of a perfect piece of gear that you would even be able to transmogrify shit over and over again. He's fucking... You're out of your goddamn mind. Seasons aren't long enough. I am kind of interested in being a uber YOLO motherfucker, though. Because there's a whole bunch of shit I got that I haven't transmogrified. So, let's fucking do it, man. Let's fucking go. Now, this could fucking fuck this up. It could. But I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't give a fuck. Here we go. What happened? Something happened. What happened? What is it? This is change. I don't see it. Did anybody see what happened? Did anybody see what happened? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and look. Give me 1 second. So they gotta go back even further. Alright, I'm looking at the video now. The fuck did? Oh, okay. I see it. I see what happened. It put a greater affix on maximum resource. That just went from 35 to 40. That actually makes up for the chest piece losing 5. See, the chest was at 40. And I lost 5, so now I just got that 5 back on the helmet. Okay. Can't transmogrify that. Can't transmogrify the pants. Shall we try the boots? It's just some fucking scary shit. No, not that. That. Alright, and what are we hoping happens to the boots? Physical damage? Yeah, right. I'm gonna get that lucky. Alright, come on. Don't break. Did they just become indestructible? That's it? That's all that happened? Yep, they became indestructible. So useful. Here's a real fucking doozy, motherfucker. My main weapon, which I have no replacement for. He's got gem strength as the thing that's increased in here. So, cross fingers on gem strength. Please don't break. Don't break. Whoa. Look at what I got. +6 to ultimate skills. I mean, it could have been +8, but that's fucking crazy. What does that even do for me? Yeah, okay, it brings it to 21, but what does leveling this up a level do? I'll take a point out, take a look. Increases the duration. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now that it lasts longer, that helps with the uptime. I'm I'm starting to get really nervous because I've been getting kind of lucky not bricking my item. This one's already been done. This one hasn't. She wants improved gem support for that one. This one hasn't been done. Should I keep doing this? I don't have backups. I shouldn't be doing this right now. You're supposed to do it when you have a backup. Okay. Let's see if I can notice what changes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep up the good luck! Okay, we got a quality increase. Plus 15 out of 1 to 15 quality increase on this motherfucking item. That's pretty fucking cool. Everything has gone up. Critical strike chance, critical strike damage, strength, ball damage, how much primary resource you get back, all that shit just went up. All of it. I'll take it. Alright, this has already been done. We're already doing so good. I mean, you know that whole thing, quit while you're ahead? I should be not doing this right now, because I definitely don't have a replacement for this one either. What if it fucking takes something away? Should we try it? Who's watching? What do you guys think? Say YOLO if I should push that button. And risk it all. Risk the build to make it better. Are we gonna YOLO? Talk to me. Tell me. Tell me to do it. I want to hear that robotic female voice say, YOLO. Alright, I'll do it for both of us. Here we go. Alright. Give me something good. Keep up that winning streak. Let's go! Jeez. Oh, indestructible. Better than a negative side effect. Better than a negative side effect. It looks like I never did it to the necklace either. Alright, it says hopefully you'll get another maximum resource. Alright, it gave me more resist elements. On top of all the resist elements that I have. Okay. Okay. And both these rings haven't been done. Oh, I would love it if it would give me, oh, they want ranks to all skills? Right, no fucking way I'm getting that. But I would actually like it if it put a greater affix on the critical strike damage. There's only 2 more items on me I didn't do this to. Only 2 more. Here we go. Come on. Be nice to me, Blizzard. It's the end of the season. Indestructible. Alright, it's better than something negative. And my final item. There are no more to do after this. Give me something like cooldown reduction, because I really do fucking need that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got some sort of achievement. Trophy. Hold on. Equip a piece of transfigured gear in every slot. Effective equipment trophy on PlayStation. I got 12.1 physical damage. Fucking fantastic. That's it. There's nothing more I can do other than find new pieces of gear. Oh, there is that grandfather. you know what? Maybe that's exactly what I need to do to make this grandfather work. Because as it is, it's not going to be better than what I got. Let's see. In all honesty, I would love it if it changed that weapon damage to like an all damage modifier, because that weapon damage isn't doing anything for me. But the chance of it picking that over anything else, very low. I'm not really gonna expect that, but something, anything. Here we go. Another 450 strength, which would kind of be if the weapon damage was switched with strength, but instead it has strength and weapon damage. So I still don't think that this is going to end up being stronger, and there's quite a few reasons for it. It's got a higher crit chance, that's true. There's no denying it. 120 crit strike damage instead of 130 fortified. I'm basically trading that all damage there. I'm trading that for a critical strike chance. Kind of sounds like it could be better now with that strength. It could be. Let's give it a fucking whirl. Let's give it a whirlwind. Fuck it. Ain't nothing bad gonna come from this. Speaking of gems, can I make any better skulls? Not yet.
Keep your treasures close.
Okay. I don't even think I should be keeping that, but let's throw this in here for later. Let's give this a shot in another pit, same level. See what it feels like. Oh, and now with Grandfather, my critical strike chance is with the rune. It's going to be 82.3. So we're bumped up quite a bit. What? Look at the critical strike damage. Look. 20,000? 20,506%? How? How is it 20,000? Oh, shit. This thing that says increase your critical strike damage by 120%, that is not the same as critical strike damage multiplier. Even though that has an X next to it, this has an X. This is not the same, and nor is it the same as plus percentage critical strike damage either. This is way different. This is increase your critical strike damage by 120% of whatever your final number was. This has to be monstrously fucking stronger. Alright, it's time to test this shit. This has to be ridiculously stronger. Like, fucking insane. Just to give you an idea of where I was at before, I was at like 8,100 critical strike damage. Whoever's watching, I hope you understand. I was at 8,100 critical strike damage, and now I'm at 20,506. Okay, that has to be noticeable. without a fucking doubt. There's also something I forgot to change. There is something I forgot to change. I can get another 5% damage by changing Edge Master.
May you find your way back.
Okay. This is my new setup. I'm keeping it. I'm going to get rid of that old high pit push, but I still want to keep, for general content, my super duper ooper nooper pooper scooper build, and I'm going to mix it with this one. Littering and 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 smoking the reefer.
To find me. Taken apart, melted down.
Alright, there is one issue. This has the wrong Paragon tree. How do I solve that problem without fucking having to redo the Paragon tree? Okay, I think I know. If I switch to this, and then I place on these, I can just save this like this. And voila. Now I didn't have to redo the power knot. The only difference between this and my other version of my build is really just charms. Charms, I'm sure. I don't think I'm getting this build any better than it is right now before the new season. Trying to pit 135 for the first time ever. Hey, Beast Mode. How you doing, bud? Alright, so I made some changes. It's definitely stronger. For sure. I am using Grandfather. I changed the Paragon tree. I changed the glyph. I changed the morph of my ultimate. I changed my chest piece. And I am doing a lot more damage. Although it doesn't look like it in a Pit 135, check out the Pit 130 with the setup.
Higher.
You see that fucking shit? You see the difference between this and the Pit 130 before, huh? Now, as far as pushing higher, if I attempt to go up 5, I can't beat the timer. So that's just the reality. I can't jump up to 135. Maybe I can go up to 131, 132, maybe even 133, but I cannot do a 135.
Yay.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. It was. I'm gonna go ahead and do war plan. I haven't actually gotten that achievement where you get one of the war plans to level 7 yet. So I gotta kind of finish it out.
Oh, look what the tide washed up.
How's Mom and Dad?
They're doing good. Thank you for asking. How about the people in your life? Are they doing alright? Doing good. I'm sure they're loving their privacy.
Yay, Dad takes good care of me.
It's good. It's good to have somebody good like that in your life who cares about you. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for my parents. I would have been dead. I guarantee it.
Let's go.
Kind of interested in doing an Infernal Horde with this setup, with the Colossal version of the setup. But I gotta get this Helltide out of the way. I gotta try to raise the war plan. I'm not gonna drag it out though. I'm cutting as many corners as I can. Well, since I have to wait for Helltide anyway, I wonder what Lilith and Mephisto feel like with this new build. Doesn't it feel a little odd that Lilith is so powerful, Mephisto is so powerful, and Belial, which should be as hard as those two, isn't? Like, what happened with Belial? He's an expansion boss.
They're not hard, it's just they have mechanics.
No, they are way harder than Mephisto. They have way more health. They hit way harder. They are harder, dude. Absolutely. Mephisto is harder than the other lair bosses, but Lilith... not Mephisto, sorry. Belial is harder than the other lair bosses. But Lilith and Mephisto are way harder than Belial. It's not even close. I know because all of my characters use them as a test for how strong they are. And it always goes Belial, Lilith, Mephisto now in order of like how difficult bosses are in the game. This one is the hardest boss in this game by far. This one. As far as gear, how much damage you do to him, how long the fight lasts, how hard it is, all that.
Helial, it's not even mid-tier difficulty.
Well, it's tier 12 version is what I'm talking about. Nothing really compares to doing whatchamacallit though, a pit. You know, none of these motherfuckers ever get pit level.
Mephisto is a prime, Lilith is his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the reason. I'll give you that. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the reason. And Belial is the Lord of Lies. He's more about manipulation.
Strike at me. This flesh means nothing. I am eternal.
And where's Diablo? Who knows?
Fuck you! But fuck you. Alright, I didn't save the ultimate for the final phase, or I would have just chopped them up before all that happened. I can't wait for them to actually come out with Diablo. Did they come out with all of them yet? All the primes? I think they did. The name of the game is Diablo. Diablo has been in every single Diablo ever created. They're saving him. They're saving him for last. You know that.
Need Diablo and Ball.
Baal. Yes, they don't have Baal yet. I expect the next expansion will be Baal, and then the final expansion for Diablo 4 will be Diablo. That's the order I bet you they're going to do it.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Even though this game is crazy and fun, fucking virtual reality games blow everything else out of the water. I know some people get like headaches when they try to use the virtual reality unit, or it hurts their head, or it's uncomfortable and all that shit. But I don't have that particular problem with it. I mean, I could hurt my back from just playing too many hours and stuff because my back is all fucked from that stupid fucking bone disease. But I don't ever get problems with my eyes or headaches or anything like that because I've been using virtual reality since its original conception. I even had a Virtual Boy by Nintendo, which was like not at all virtual reality. But it was like a shitty graphic, Game Boy graphic 3D type game system. I used to have a tennis game for it, and everything, the color of everything was red, but it would like play in 3D, but like really, really crappy graphics. It was definitely Game Boy graphics. But that stuff kind of got my eyes all used to the whole left and the right eye are seeing slightly different shit. So I don't really get that headache stuff that a lot of other people get. And wearing something on my head doesn't really bother me too much. Since my mom made me wear a helmet, most of my life. And the reason why I mention that is because recently I re-downloaded Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Aftershock and Walking Dead Retribution for after I beat that. And I'm running through the game again. And even though I know the game well enough, it's like still so much more fun to play in VR than it is to just look at a flat fucking computer screen and use this controller instead of those two controllers to like swing an axe at a zombie's head or try to fucking get past the zombies when I waited too long and the fucking bells went off. I don't know, man. This is something about it. They did really, really good job with the game. It's just kind of cartoony graphics. The Walking Dead was a fucking graphic novel, cartoony graphic shit anyway. But it still is just fucking incredible. I know there's another VR2 game for Walking Dead where you actually play the characters from the show, like Michonne and fucking Rick and shit. I never did get that one, because way back when I kind of had to choose. I don't really have a lot of money. I had to choose which one I got. So I went with the other ones, because I thought they would give me more game time and whatnot. But that shit is so... That shit is so fun, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm so sad that they're veering away from VR, and I'm so disappointed in Resident Evil for not making Resident Evil 9 in VR. That decision was just terrible. They lost themselves at least one sale, me, because I guarantee you I would have bought that game.
Fault.
Oh, I gotta kind of look and see what you said. Well, I don't need to open the fucking grand chest. Fuck that. Just open the fucking small one. Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks.
Mounts suck on PS.
Everything is Rick's fault. That's so funny. Oh, I do love that show, man. It was like a thing for me and my mom to watch that show. We've seen
PC
every
players
episode.
always blow past us.
Oh, I see. We've seen every episode, every single different show that came out for Walking Dead. Me and my mom saw it all together. They want me to do one last
Ever
Undercity.
watched The Boys?
Yes, I've seen the whole thing. What a fucking ending, huh? Did you see the end? What a fucking grand finale that was, man. Fucking unbelievable. Fucking fantastic. What a fucked up show, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, that show is good. It's got a lot of good acting on it. But I gotta say, man, the best fucking actor on that show is fucking Homelander. The guy that plays Homelander. That motherfucker, that's like, he makes you think that's really a person. That fucking guy that plays that character. He's nothing like that in real life at all. But on that show, it's like, he is him. It's fucking nuts. Everybody's good on that show, though. The whole show is great. It's one of those shows where every episode just gets fucking completely nuts, and each season is like worse than the last season. Yeah, really good show. I love The Boys, man. What a fucking show. Did you ever see, I know this is old and dated, but did you ever see Game of Thrones? You probably did. Everybody has.
If people had powers, they would act just like that.
I mean, yeah, sure, absolutely. Without a doubt. They practically already do. And they don't even have superpowers. They just have money. Just the closest thing you can get. People are absolutely fucking crazy. The more money that they have, the less they want to help. It's really a really weird fucking... That's why they say money is the root of all evil. Because everybody that has money just... Yeah, sure. A couple of them help someone somewhere. But in the reality of it, they're really just like mostly PRing something and getting a tax break that they would have had to pay anyway and avoiding that with the donation. So it's like either donate the money and look good public relations wise to the government and nobody gives a shit. So it's really hard to give rich people credit at all for anything, for doing anything except Mackenzie. But that's not a normal rich person.
Seasons 1-5 was great, then started falling off.
Yeah, that last season, I feel like there was something up with the writers. Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about Game of Thrones, right? Yeah.
Come, let us plan our next move. Something else in mind?
God yay.
The reason why I mentioned it was because the very end of The Boys, it felt like they crammed so much stuff into a short period of time. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the end of Game of Thrones, where it was like so much stuff happened in the last season that it was like almost more things happened in that one season than all the other seasons put together. And The Boys kind of felt like that the last, I think it was the last 2 episodes of the entire show, kind of felt very, very crammed. I'm not complaining. And also the last season of The Boys, it kind of, I don't know, there was something with the writers and the way they were trying to like hold on to the kind of way they were making jokes and the vulgarity and the way that they talk. Whoever was coming up with the script wasn't doing as good of a job at nuancing the kind of humor they were trying to portray. It was really strange. I don't know what happened. If I had to guess, I would say it wasn't the same person that was writing the script in the beginning of The Boys on that last season. Trying to get as many of these as I can in one go, but it looks like the most they're going to give me is 2 that I can do. That's it. It's just fucking stupid. Speaking of that Walking Dead game, I feel an itch to play it right now. I might hop on that. I appreciate you tuning in. I will, maybe I'll speak to you soon. I'm actually kind of curious if I can hear someone leave a comment while I'm streaming the VR game, or does being in VR automatically silence me from hearing that robotic woman voice from saying the comment out loud? I'm not actually sure about that. But if you see me on it, go ahead and holler at me so I can see if I can hear the comment or not. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe.